Hey everybody, welcome back to West of Loathing. Let's get right on in it to this creepy circus. Locomotion looks like about how I feel. We look too similar with our hats. I should really put on a different hat. So I just gold plated this one, so. I'm not ready for the circus, I hope you are. As you enter the circus, the ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, ma'am," in a loud and enthusiastic voice. Enter the circus. I regret all of my choices. You walk into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. As nonchalantly as possible. There are a bunch of clowns around, working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, of which there don't seem to be more than a dozen or so. Which is good, in that it means the clowns can't disappear you as easily if they figure out what you know. But on the other hand, if things go wrong here, innocent bystanders might get caught in the crossfire. Got it. The merry-go-round has a dirty canvas. Read the sign. Contempt. We encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor. I don't like this paint. This count is presumably selling tickets to the sideshow. Howdy, miss. Can I interest you in the wondrous and mysterious delights of the sideshow? What do you have in there? Secrets, mysteries, things too weird and disturbing to be witnessed by the light of day. Freaks, not just freaks. Gosh. How much does it cost? For you, 300 meat. And for everyone else, 300 meat. Okay, man. You won't be disappointed, and in the event that you are disappointed, no refunds. He takes your meat and stamps your hand. There you go, enjoy. Thanks. I hope I didn't lose much meat for that. This sideshow tent is fairly large and packed with weird things to look at, like all good sideshows are. A few lanterns are hanging from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows around and making everything look even more eerie. A clown is hanging out in here, presumably to keep an eye on the exhibits. He grins and nods as you enter. Come in, take your time, have a good look around. Just remember, no touching. Look around. What is this? Alright, let's start at this side. What is that noise? There's a lady here with her head sticking out of a hole in a large metal box. She nods politely at you. Hello. Hello there, enjoying the carnival? Well, it's interesting. She smiles slightly. Yes, I'm sure it is. Can I ask you a question? Certainly. What's your name? I'm Janet. And you? I'm Edna. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Edna. Why are you in a box? That's a rather personal question, isn't it? Oh, sorry. I'm only teasing, dear. Would you like to see inside? No thanks, but sure. Janet whistles to signal the clown, and he moseys over. He unlocks the door on the front of the box and throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Janet's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears, and pumps. Liquids of various colors, mostly red, slosh through the tubes. Ew. A large bellows near the top inflates, then slowly begins to deflate. Are you like a robot? It's, some kind of trick, right? You're folded up behind a mirror in there or something. No trick. The clown chuckles and walks around to the back of the box. He opens the hatch and waves at you through it, then saunters back to his place by the shelves. It's amazing. More horrifying, but whatever. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. It's certainly educational, I imagine. The large shank on the left is my stomach, if you'd like to see what I had for lunch today. Examine her workings. That's a weird sentence. You watch the various liquids slosh around in their tanks and pipes for a minute. Weird, gross, but it is indeed educational. You got a perk. Anatomical learning. You know what makes a human being tick, and how to stop one from ticking. Come to that. +3 melee attack damage. How did this happen? Were you in some kind of terrible accident? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about that. Oh, of course, sorry. It must be a painful memory. Her calmly composed face creases into a very slight grimace, and we try the whole sentence again. Her calmly composed face creases into a very slight grimace as she shoots a sidelong glance at the clown. Yes. Well, nice to meet ya. Good luck, Edna. Oh, it opened up. That's creepy. Yo. This man is neatly dressed, though his suit is a bit threadbare and out of fashion. He's smoking a pipe and leafing through a magazine. When you stop to look at him, he nods amicably. Amicably? These are all words I see in books and never really said out loud, because who says words like this? Talk to him. Love your mustache. Hello there. I wish I should have chosen a male character in the game, and maybe I could have such a fantastic stash. Hello there, welcome to the sideshow. My name is Douglas. Hi, I'm Edna. Delighted to meet you. So, well, are you perhaps trying to think of a polite way to ask what's wrong with me? Yeah, you got me. Don't worry, Edna, I am in a sideshow after all. It is an obvious and natural question. Wait a minute. You said the last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? Not at all. Allow me to demonstrate. He stands up and turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been tailored with 2 front sides, and he has another face on the back of his head, Voldemort, with his hair cut and parted appropriately. Ta-da! As he sits back down, his knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly, though certainly not as much as you expect. What in the... Surprising, yes? A bit, yeah. How is that even possible? Douglas shrugs and holds his pipe up to the now back of his head, so his other face can take a puff. Are you... what's the phrase? Siamese twins? Not exactly. It's difficult to describe, I'm afraid. 2 minds in 1 body with 2 faces? It would be closer to the truth to say 2 instances of the same mind. With, as you say, 2 faces. You're right. That doesn't make any sense at all. Kinda. The other face chuckles and Douglas holds his magazine behind his back. It took some getting used to, that much is quite certain. Were you born like this? I would rather not discuss how I became this way if you don't mind. Oh, okay, sorry. No apology necessary. Your knees must be a wreck. Surgery was necessary to permit them to bend in both directions. Gross. It sounds worse than it feels, I assure you. Why are you in a sideshow? With a regular student haircut, you could easily pass for normal. I have a contract. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a clown making a gesture, but you didn't catch what it was. Douglas clears his throat. Plus, well, it's quite the life, you know. Free room and board, travel the world, and you meet such interesting people. Talk to you later, Douglas. I wonder if I'm going to save these people. Giant eyeball man. It reminds me of Gegege no Kitaro, if you've seen that. This guy is a startling sight, even for a circus freak show. His entire head is one enormous eyeball. As you look him over, he stares back at you. Not that he's got much choice. Hello, I'm Edna. How's it going? Can you talk? Guess not. Take a look at him. You move a little closer to the side and lean over the rope to get a closer look at the guy. He's basically just what he seems to be at first glance. Can he blink then? That'd be terrible. A guy with a giant eyeball for a head. You do notice 2 things though. First, he has an odd lump at the, well, what you would call the base of his skull, if he had one. A sort of crumpled, fleshy mass the size of a fist. Ew. With a squint and some imagination, it almost looks like the crushed and shriveled vestigial remains of a human head. Ew. The second thing you notice is that his ankles are locked to the legs of a stool, and the legs of the stool are bolted to the floor. Do you blink? Or wink, I guess? I guess not. So, the circus gig, how do you like it? His hand slowly curls into fists, and the knuckles turn white with tension. I see, I understand, I mean. Okay, well, see you around. That's poor taste. See you around. Ha ha. These shelves are... I'm sorry. These shelves are filled with jars. The jars are filled with things. Real weird-looking things. Look closer. This is a lot of text this time, sorry. Hope you like listening to stories. You lean in a little closer to inspect the jars. They mostly contain malformed and are mutated animals pickled in formaldehyde. A 3-headed kitten, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs, a twisted Mobius loop of a snake without a head or tail, weird, crazy stuff. One shelf seems devoted to huge, gross, pale grubs, like fat, featureless white worms the size of a sweet potato. The one on the end is larger than the others and has shiny black eyes. Someone has painted its face in an appropriate parody of clown makeup. Yuck. Take a closer look. The pasty white face has been painted with little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The creature has a long, thin slash of a mouth as well, and the area around it has been painted with bright red lipstick. The black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly thrashes in its jar, spinning to face you and stretching its mouth open, revealing rows of yellow shark teeth. You stumble back with a cry of shock. Yeah! Ha ha ha! Got you pretty good there, missy. What is that? Heh. It ain't a real critter. It's made of rubber and clay and doll parts and such. Got an electromagnet under the shelf to move it. I don't know why I always default to weird southern accent. He takes a little push-button gizmo out of his pocket to show you. Should have seen your face. You about jumped right out of your boots. Heh. Ugh. The shelves are displaying a large collection of strangely painted eggs. Have a closer look. Oh, no, I need some water. Too much reading. Throat dry. You see several shelves full of white eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern of colorful shapes. A small placard pinned to one side of the shelf says, "Clown eggs." Like clowns come from eggs? In the circus community, it is traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern on the eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that has already been used. It is considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. Interesting. This must be the eggs for the clowns that work in this circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown here in the sideshow tent and the ticket seller clown up front. Inspect them more closely. Hey, step back, please. No touching. Okay, sorry. Leave the shelf alone. Based on his attitude, uniquely combining attentiveness and extreme boredom, you assume this clown's job is to keep an eye on the sideshow exhibits. Talk to him. Howdy, miss. Welcome to the sideshow. Thanks. What's to see in here? I should have talked to you first. Oops. Well, down to the left, we have a collection of spooky warped mirrors. Right here, we have exhibits of clown eggs and pickled punks. And further down to the right is our freak show. Feel free to explore, and I'll be here if you got any questions. About these people. You mean the freaks? Ain't they a scream? The one fellow with giant eyeball head is my favorite. Nice, quiet fella. Uh-huh. If you have any questions about the other two, feel free to ask them personally. I wouldn't want to be telling tales out of school. Since the eye guy can't talk, but you can ask me about him if you want. Okay, what can you tell me about him? Not much, I'm afraid, to be honest. He joined us, about a year ago, maybe a little less. Where'd he come from? No idea. Weird, ain't it? You'd think a fellow looks like that. You'd have read about him in all the papers, right? Well, yeah. It sure is mysterious. How did he get like that? Couldn't tell ya. I bet you got a theory, at least. Heh, well, maybe he saw something no human fella should ever see. Why is he locked to his chair? Ah, you noticed that, did ya? Real shame, that is. Fella's a bit unpredictable. Has a violent spell once in a while. Gosh. Don't worry none, I'm keeping an eye on him. Heh, okay, bye. I wasn't done talking. Come back. Ask a question. Can you tell me about these eggs? That's a traditional clown thing. There's a placard next to him explaining in detail. Don't get too close, please. They're fragile. Question. Things in a jar. What are these things in the jars? That's what we in the business called pickled punks. A menagerie of strange and twisted creatures such as you've never seen the like, captured and preserved on display for your entertainment and edification. That's how the boss says it. Are they real? As real as they come. Heh. I tap dance my way over. This looks to be one of those weird bent mirrors that makes you look all crazy. As if there wasn't enough crazy looking stuff around here already. Look at yourself. Your reflection in the mirror is short and squashed looking, folded up like an accordion. You spend a moment moving back and forth in front of the mirror, seeing how the image changes. It's kind of amusing. Oh, let's look at the second one. Slarp. The mirror makes you look really stretched out and thin. Your limbs twist and writhe like snakes as you move around. It's a bit unsettling, and your muscles ache a little, sympathetically. Gah! This mirror somehow shows what you'd look like in clown makeup. Terrifying. Bloodshot eyes stare back at you from a pasty white face painted with an odd pattern of red triangles. In the flickering red light, it almost looks like she winks at you. Ooh. Alright. That was a waste of 300 meats. Hot food! Red Hots, calls the clown behind the food stand. Red Hots, footlongs, 2 kinds of mustard. There's also a small sign that says lost and found. There's so much reading in this one. The clown grins and gestures at the little charcoal grill behind him. Howdy, ma'am. Oops, bumped everything. Interested in a foot-long sausage? How much are they? What are they made of? Is it actually a foot long? How much are they? 250 meat. What are the condiments? I got onions, pickles, pickle relish, 3 kinds of mustard, and 2 kinds of ketchup. That's mustard. Blue, brown, yellow, blue mustard? Looks like I'm all out of blue, sorry. 2 kinds of ketchup. Yep, got both ketchup and ketchup. No thanks. Are they actually a foot long? I'm just gonna stop right there, seeing as there's ladies and children present. I'd like to see Lost about. Oh, sure thing. Nothing. Well, You just figured if I had anything you like. Look, there's no such thing as an honest thief. You gotta pick one or the other. Sorry. Wait, I'm done asking you about your suspicious hot dogs. What are they made of? What do you mean? They're pork. What else do you make sausage out of? Regular pork or long pork? Which I just discovered the other day is people. The clown gives you a long, chilly look. I'm sure I don't know what you're implying, ma'am. No thanks. Cool drinks, calls the clown behind this food stand. Ice cold sarsaparilla in bottles. I love sarsaparilla. Howdy, ma'am. Care to treat yourself to an ice cold soft drink? You said you're selling them in bottles? That's right. Got a newfangled crown cork bottle cap and all. I thought it said clown. I'm losing my mind. There's too many clowns. What kinds do you have? I got root beer, ginger beer, and sarsaparilla. How about strawberry? Nope. Cola? Nope. Snozzleberry? Nope. Blue raspberry? Nope. Grapefruit? Nope. Pomegranate? Nope. Lemon lime? Nope. Pomegranate? Nope. Okay, it's repeating. What kinds do you have again? I got root beer, ginger beer, and sarsaparilla. How about key lime? Nope. Black cherry? Nope. Cherry? Nope. Cola? Nope. Pomegranate? Nope. Do you make the drinks yourself? If you're asking if we have a wagon dedicated to brewing and bottling 3 different kinds of sodas in our traveling carnival, nope. We stock up as we pass through long towns. How much are they? $2.50 meat. $205? Oh, it's for the deposit on the bottle. No thanks. Oh, here's my meat. I was looking for that last time. So dumb. Cotton candy! Excuse me, cotton candy! Calls the clown behind this food stand and then makes a wheeoot with a wheeoot noise with a slide whistle. Oh, wheeoot! Come try this just invented confectionery delight. Talk to the vendor. The clown blows his slide whistle again as you approach. Wheet! Step right up, miss. Step up and try one of the world's newest candy sensations. Oh, you look like a happy clown at least. What is it? Cotton candy, the finest, in several senses of the word, spun sugar created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light and sweet and fluffy, it's like eating butterfly dreams and kitten wishes. Wheat? So it isn't actually made of cotton? What? No, cotton is indigestible no matter how much chocolate you cover it with. I know from experience. Found that out the hard way, did you? Wheat. How do you make it? He pats the metal box, a wide funnel coming out of the top. This little machine right here. Can't tell you how it works, much as I'd like to brag. It's trade secret. You invented it? Not as such. Couple dentists down south of the first one's dentist. Go figure. Wheat. But after hearing about it, I managed to figure out how it works. Made a few improvements with my design too. Now I'm really curious. Sorry, miss. The secrets in this box are for nobody's eyes but my own. Wheat? That sounded like a question. You know those slide whistles? I obviously can't reenact them very well, but use your imagination. I'll be happy to sell you some cotton candy though. How much does it cost? 300 meat? Never mind. There's nothing interesting back this way. I don't believe you, but I'll weird walk my way back here. A main stage. Not ready. Test your aim. Test your mind. You look sad. There's a kid here, searching around with a sad look on his face. You okay, kid? Did you lose your parents? I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you? No, but I'll keep my eyes out. What's it look like? It's shiny steel, and it's on a little chain. Okay, I'll let you know if I find it. Okay, wait, I want to talk to this clown. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. Wait, or is it the same clown as before? He looks identical. Is he following you? Talk to him. Howdy there, miss. Interested in a toy balloon? How do you make them float? Oh, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float around here. Ho ho, of course. How much are they? Just 30 meat. What colors do you have? Oh, well, take a look. Red. They're all red. Okay, I'll take one. For 30 meat. What does it do? It's dumb. Can you tell me more about your circus? Really, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. Ho ho, what would you like to know? What are your traveling plans? This place you've kind of set up is out of the way. What are your plans? Haven't decided yet. That's why we set down somewhere a bit more rural. Keeps things relatively quiet while we scout around. Get the lay of the land and all. Ho ho. Where'd you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting? Oh, northwest-ish. It was a little hole-in-the-ground kind of place you wouldn't have heard of. Ho ho. Why is everyone working here a clown? Oh, it's traditional. When the, what do you call them, rodeos stopped being put on. The rodeo clowns took other jobs at the circuses and carnivals. Over the years, it just became the normal thing for carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. Ho ho. Who's this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman, though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Ho ho. Got an eye like a hawk, and he's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. It's a real highlight of the carnival. Okay, see you around, clown. Catch you later, alligator. Oh, catch you later like an alligator. Wander off. Test your might. This appears to be one of those test your strength games where you have to use a big hammer to ring a bell. Well, howdy there, miss. This here game's a challenge of strength, and I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you might prefer to try one of the other games. If you care to try your luck, though, I certainly won't stop you. What's the game? Neat. Simple as can be. Just ring this big mallet here. Hit the little lever under the bell. Ring the bell and you win. What's the prize? A ticket to the stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch. I gotta do this then. I lost 10 meat. Oh no, I don't have enough muscle. The clown takes your meat and puts the big mallet on the counter. Good luck. Hit it hard. You pick up a surprisingly heavy mallet and haul it over to the lever, then slam it down as hard as you can. The striker gets about halfway to the bell. Well, that's about average. Rats. Okay. Okay. I can do this. My muscle is 12. I need to get it up to 30. What can I consume? That's only on fire. That raises it by 5. Muscle by 6. Alright, that'll make it 18. This is meat from a cow that's literally a demon. Are you sure you want to eat it? Yes. You eat the steak. It's extremely spicy in the way that Riot's phrase is extremely spicy, but for some reason you don't mind so much and chow down regardless. You gain an effect, raised steaks. You feel a spike of pain in your stomach. Ugh. 18. Okay. AP, Moxie, Mysticality, Muscle, Cheap Whiskey. Guzzle it. You drink the cheap whiskey. It reminds you of college. College, rather. Your buddy from grade school who died of cirrhosis. Grade school, Kansas, where you once spent a summer at camp. You gain an effect, whiskey, machismo. Memories. Okay, we're up to 21. Speed, muscle. Spell damage, muscle, speed, melee, muscle. Eat it. You can't eat that because you're already too full. Dang it. Okay, well, let's see if 21 is enough. Take a closer look. What's the game? Okay, I'll give it a shot. Hit it quite hard. You pick up the mallet and take a deep breath and smash the lever with a mighty swing. The little bell striker makes it nearly, but not quite to the bell. Well, now, that was very close. Not a grand prize winner, but it's the best thing I've seen today, and that's got to be worth something. He hands you a small teddy bear. Aww. You got an item, small plush bear. This item goes in your offhand. Okay. Excuse me. This appears to be some kind of card-based carnival game that's not clear how it works. Step right up, Missy. Step right up. If I may say so, you have the look of an intelligent and learned individual about you, and I happen to have a game here to put those faculties to the test. What's the game? The simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards. I'll show you all the faces, and then I turn them back over and start picking cards. You guess which card I pick, and you win. You don't shuffle them? No, ma'am. If you can memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you've got a touch of magic in you and you want to try reading my mind, that's fine too. Just don't dig too deep. Heh, what's the prize? Is it a ticket? Yes. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Oh no. You carefully scan the deck of cards as the clown spreads it out in front of you, and then he turns it over with a sweeping flourish. Give it a lot. The clown picks up the cards out of the deck and holding up with the bags. Blah, 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 blah. Darn. Okay. Howdy there, miss. What we have here is a game for the sharp eyes and quick reflexes. Hope you won't take it as an insult if I suggest one of the other games would be more your speed. But welcome to try your luck here all the same. What's the game? Well, the wall behind me for 10 meat, blah, blah, blah. That's an unusually sounding, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Shoot from the hip. Shoot backwards and cross-eyed. That's about average. Dang it. Okay. This extremely muscular clown seems to be guarding the entrance to some sort of stage. Talk to him. The clown crosses his arms and grunts. The stage show ain't till later. When? Later. Yes, so when exactly? Later. Hey, jeez. That muscly clown doesn't seem to want you to go in there. Well, alright. I guess we'll leave for now. This goes in your offhand. This is my offhand. Alright, locomotion, let's take off. Ah, it's disappointing. I'll have to go back there when I've leveled up some. You come upon a rushing river, which a family of 4 is attempting to cross. However, the bridge is only wide enough for 2 at a time, and they only have 1 lantern to light the way. Help them solve this puzzle with my mysticality. You point out that it's broad daylight, and they don't need the lantern. They seem a little embarrassed by this revelation and let you cross the bridge first. Yeah. Alright, let's check out Lazy Dude Ranch. Hey, Zach, dig through it. Hey, looks like somebody's been washing ferrets in this thing. Yuck. Oh no, this is all burnt. An old burnt crate. Pick it open. Full canteen and a lasso. Without fires. Hey, that's a patchy looking tent you got here. Hey, like, howdy, I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? Oh, you're very hippie, I see. What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So weeds. That's a derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically. Alright. I got an herbal remedy. Doesn't do anything. No. Can I go in here? No. Howdy. Hey, yeah, howdy, man. What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved into this little patch of land to grow crops, but then we decided it's more natural just to let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? I bet it's a lot easier. Right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, this? A friend of mine made it, man. I forgot which one. What'll you take for it? Well, I've been thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the day. Like, as a kind of ironic statement, man. There's an old fort yonder that-a-way. I'll swap you for it if you can find one of those, man. Okay, I'll check it out. Groovy, man. Leave. Howdy, I'm Edna. I'm Louise. Louise Lathrop. Why the long face, Louise? Long face Louise Lathrop? That's a mouthful. Ah, geez. Basically, because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing, so they just let weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. Why don't you leave? I haven't got any meat or any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess. How'd you get in this predicament? I headed west after graduating baking school and fell in with these guys because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was, I didn't realize they were really interested in was getting silly on loco weed and not doing anything else. So you're looking for work? Oh gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. I'll have to find someone who needs that later. Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes to the room and board. I just want to get out of here. I don't, sorry. Shucks. Well, if you hear anything, please let me know. Will do. Manure. A huge supply of unused fertilizer. Garden. Let me snake crawl my way over here. Oh, is this it? This is the garden. Okay, well. Oh, let's close this. This is annoying. Alright. Alright, fine. No. I wasn't trying to talk to you. I really want your hat. Okay. I was just trying to crawl away. Actually crawl away. Alright. Locomotion. Howdy, let's go. Alright, so we still got a couple new ones. Let's check out Fort All Dead, because it's right here. Your El Vibrato bleeps, and you follow the signal, because of course you do. Why wouldn't you? One reason why you might not is that it led you to a hulking robot that could easily pound you into scrap. Let's approach it. Oh, yeah, not that bad. 18 to 19, 16 to 17, 15. Alright, let's do attack with melee, because I've boosted my strength so much trying to win that stupid contest. Pew! Attack! Hiya! Deaded. Victory! I got El Vibrato scraps. The professor would be interested in them, I bet. I forget where the professor is. Fort All Dead. They're all dead. Can I do anything with them? No, just give them to the professor. La 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 la. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Good gravy. When do you ever see a thing like this? Never. You reckon we should do something about it? It's worth it looking around at least. Can I crawl up here? Nice view from up here. No. He doesn't even notice you. Excuse me, excuse me. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, excuse me. Strategy. It's a giant map of the region. This table has a little model of the region on it. Why are there so many toilets in here? Flush. Flush. It's a toilet. The flush handle is missing, though. No. Flush. Yay. There's no force in the universe that can get this tarp off of this crate. Oops. What did that say? For all the war and restroom. These crates are just decorative. Alright, let's check out the barracks. Oh no, how many needles do I have? The lock on this footlocker has rusted away to nothing. Full canteen, smelling salts. Pick the lock. Silver bullet, hardtack. Open it. 3 needles, yes! Pick it. Ooh, a saber. Plus 6 pistol attack damage. Pick lock, skeleton bones. This one only contains important military air. Okay, let's get out this door here. Whoa. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Please tell me. Examine. Candied skunk kidneys. Repulsive. Smoked mildew. Smoked vulture feathers. Dried bat wings. Smoked slugs and syrup. Is there anything? Cans and boxes of... Gross. Alright, nothing in that room. Worthless. Mess hall. A bunch of cannons. Trash can. Dig through it. No way, not without some stench resistance. Do I have something that gives me stench? Oh, this gives me 2 more muscle. Wait. Let's see if I can boost Moxie. Stench resistance. Here we go. Got stench resistance. Can we open it now? Yeah, old patrol cap. That's what I needed for that hippie guy, right? 3 pistol attack. Take that off. This, what did I have here before? Can of infinite beams. Did. +1 maximum AP. Wait, what do my shoes do now? Oh, and +1 moxie. That's good. +1 muscle. +2. Oh, switch that out. We're trying to get a muscle up to 30. I think. Melee, stench, melee, mysticality, moxie. No, what did you do? It was same beef as his thigh. Spell damage, +1 armor. +2 armor, +2 moxie, +2 mysticality. Okay, well, no. Alright, well, 24 for now. Blah, 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 blah. We'll figure that out. Someone left their knapsack. Look inside. Burned scroll. Interesting. There's also an evil-looking leather-bound tome. Grab it. Introductory Next gives you Grin and Skull. The last thing is a little diary which you decide to leave in there in case the owner comes back looking for it. Read it. It seems to have been written by one of the Necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here, on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers, who decided that they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the Necromancer, but the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Fascinating. Read it. This seems pretty dangerous. Yes. Okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. Cool. You cannot say the words on the page, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes stained with grim secrets. Skulls are scary and ghosts are scary, but you know what's double scary? Yes, you do. AP cost 1, base damage 10, spooky. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. Examine this. The scroll is in bad shape, and you can't really make out anything new, but you're convinced that this must be another clue to the whereabouts of the necromancer. You stick the scroll in your journal. I should check that out. You open your necromantic journal and examine the information you've collected so far. You found a receipt for delivery of robes. Looking more closely, you see that there's a surcharge for delivery pass, Boulder Pass. That means the necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountains. Good to know. You found that weird ley line diagram, but you don't know how to interpret it. You'll need to find someone to help you out. Somebody smart, or somebody who knows a lot about magic. You found a cryptic note about hell cow energy. The necromancer's lair must be somewhere near a powerful source of it, but you don't know where such a source is. Rats. That looks like everything you got so far. Alrighty. Oh, my foraging is not up to snuff. This is a mass grave, absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen, but they don't seem to be interested in getting out. You could definitely jump in there if you're itching for a fight. There's one wandering in the end of the pit nearest you. Well, let's just test out. Wow, that's powerful. Hiya! And Susie. Phew. Alright. Yes, muscle level 7. Hooray. What's my muscle now? 25. It's so close to 30. Alright, well, I think that's all for now in here. Excuse me, pardon me. Alright, I got that hat though, so let's give it to... Is it Lazy Dude Ranch? A loud thwack noise draws your attention, and you follow the sound to a man in a once white apron who is butchering a bighorn sheep or some other large desert animal with an oversized and heavy-looking meat cleaver. As he's hauling the implement up to his shoulder for another blow, he catches sight of you and hisses with a wild look in his eyes. Who's there? Don't test me, girl. I'll chop you up like this. Go here, or whatever it is. Yikes. Test him. Help him out with his cleaving. Cower. Let's help him out with his cleaving. Easy there, you're a butcher, right? Do you know chef magic? Huh, oh, you're a bean slinger? I know a couple little things, but I never studied it for real. I may be able to teach you a little telekinesis. Should help you handle that cleaver more easily. Telekinesis? Raise his awareness telekinetically. You spend some time teaching the butcher how to manipulate objects in his mind. At least well enough to make his cleaver seem a little lighter and less unwieldy. He gives you some of his animal carcass as payment. I got goat steak. The word goat flesh gives you goose flesh. The word goose flesh gives you the heebie-jeebies. Increases your muscle by 7. So close. So close. Cool. Alright, back to Lazy Dude Ranch. Let's toddle on over here and give Dude his switch hats. Yeah, groovy. +4 muscle. 29. No. So close. Eat anything else, can I? Eat it. Eat it. Okay. Can I up my grit somehow? Yeah. Oh, that doesn't do anything. What was that? Gore Spider Scroll. Did I read this before? You scrape the largest of the giblets off the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ash. Oh, yeah, we did read that. Okay. HP, muscle. Can I have whiskey? My muscle's 32! With his hat is amazing. Wow. Wow, okay. I don't have anything to say about that. Let's go to the circus, though. There's a crate in the road. Open it. Depressed rancher candy. Use your melee. Lasso. Full canteen. You're a helper. La 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 la. I don't care. Enter the circus. Roll my way weirdly. Down here. Do 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 do. Take a closer look. I'ma hit it extremely hard. You pick up the mallet and toss it end over end and catch it a couple of times to test its weight, and casually slam it into the lever. Ding! Well, I'll be, that's some genuine muscle you got there on you, gal. Looks like you're a winner. You got an item circus show ticket. The show will be starting soon, so don't miss it. Tanks. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, let's go in. Talk. Okay, jeez. Alright, well. Leave. Alright, I guess. Go look. We could go here, we could go here, we could go here. Alright, let's head to Coal Ridge Mine, and we'll pick that up here in the next episode. I've been recording about 40 minutes, so... yeah, I'll leave it right here. Alright, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you have any comments or helpful hints, please pop it down in the comments below. Also, if you have any games you'd like to see me play, please put that down there as well. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!